Hey everybody, this is Dr. Matt. So often talking with our clients about metabolism and just how to stay generally healthy, we're always looking at how to maximize those benefits, but especially during this current circumstance when the stress levels are so elevated, we're getting a lot of questions about that specifically and about how to manage that pull to stress eat. So when we talk about this, I've got one very important strategy that involves two simple steps. So we talk about the timing of your meals being incredibly valuable in terms of putting your body in this positive direction and avoiding that pull, again, that way that stress is driving us to just, reach for anything and everything that's around us right now. So what we look at is two simple steps: the way you start your day and the way that you finish your day, really being specific about using calorie time and calorie-free time. So let's talk about the start. When it comes to the beginning of the day, we've probably all been told, or at least heard, breakfast, most important meal of the day. The reality, though, is that is just not true. Now, the benefit here is there's a little bit of information we can lean on. So many times, the way that we start the day can make or break the day for our metabolisms and, again, for our overall health. So here's what we recommend. Look at the beginning of the day and decide for yourself at a time. Are you a breakfast person, or do you like to skip breakfast? And depending on that, we're going to do this two different ways. So if you want to eat breakfast, the goal is to make sure that you're getting to those calories within the first 45 minutes, maybe out to the first hour of the day. That's going to do the best for you in driving your metabolism the right way using those calories. We're actually going to use that food as a lever. Now, clearly it matters what you eat, but that's for a different video. The other side of that is if you're the person who says, well, I really don't like to eat, well, we want to take advantage of that, but it's got to be done the right way, because the problem is a lot of us will start the day, not eat, and then it's 2 hours later, it's 2.5 hours later, we're picking, we're getting a little bit of this or a little bit of that. That's a weak way to go. What we want to do is take advantage of the overnight hours where your body has had no calories and build on that. We call this intermittent fasting. So the goal is to take at least 4 additional hours, even up to 6, and stack that right on top of the overnight hours. That can do the most good for your metabolism that way. Now, quick side note, if you have any pre-existing health conditions, especially something blood sugar oriented like diabetes, I really need you to talk to your family physician before you consider anything that involves fasting, just to be on the safe side. But again, simple way here to start the day is either using those calories to your advantage and getting them in early, or taking advantage of the overnight hours where you don't have any calories in your system and stacking on top of that. And then when it comes to the close of the day, the important thing here is making sure that we've got a little bit of a buffer, a little bit of room from the last calories that you eat until your time of sleep. So the idea here is at least 2.5 hours, ideally even 3, where you're cutting off food calories and saying, I'm not going to eat anything, because that allows your body the most time to digest the food that you've had and get your body moving in that restful state, because we don't think about this, but the overnight hours are critical. Your body's doing all of its healing repair, its detoxification, and if it's given the right chance, it's going to actually start moving in that fat burning direction in the overnight. So I hope this is helpful. If this kind of information is something you're looking for more about, please go check us out at loseweightrochester.com. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We've got a lot of helpful tips just about this kind of thing, about how to keep your metabolism optimal, but especially given this current circumstance and the stress that we're all feeling. So until we talk again, guys, be well.